Speaking with forwards Lanier, Sasha, Miniouchine, and Daniel Tokarz. Guys, first off, congrats on the sweep this weekend against the Alpena Flyers. 4 points so far on the weekend, putting you in pretty good standing in the USPHL Midwest Eastern Conference. I'm going to start off with you, Dan. You not only get your first goal of the season tonight, you get your first junior goal. What's that feeling like?
It's a great feeling. You know, I've been working really hard for the past year of coach, and honestly getting it's like a great wake-up call for me, because it's like I know what it can do, and I just got to get more, keep pushing.
And you mentioned you have been training with Coach Oliwa for some time. Do you feel like it's good for him to see all the work he's helped you with and put in with you finally paying off on the ice?
Oh, definitely. I feel like he's definitely proud of me, and just wants me to get better every day.
And what was it like having your dad in the stands when you got that first goal?
It was definitely it's funny because he's jumping around, so it was a good sight.
Sasha, you get 3 assists tonight. Does it feel good that you finally get into the point column?
Yeah, it feels great. I'm just happy that the team won, and I'm happy that I got to contribute to the team.
And you mentioned the contributions. Pretty much seemed tonight that you guys were getting contributions, not only goals, but important plays, even assists from pretty much every line. Sasha, is that important to see when you're heading into a weekend where you're going to have 3 games now instead of 2?
Yeah, it's only our first weekend of games, and I feel like we're getting a lot of chemistry going, so I think this next week of practice will definitely help us for the following weekend.
Cameron, 2 more goals tonight. How hard were you trying to get that 3rd one out there?
Oh man, I would have loved it. I mean, it doesn't really matter though, I guess, right? The team won, that's all that really matters, but it would have been a great time.
Have you been approaching or doing anything differently as you head into these games? Because pretty much you've just been finding ways to put the puck back in the net.
I'm feeling very focused and I feel ready, very ready. Coach's training, it just really helps me out. I mean, I love it. Great group of guys. It's great. I love going into the games.
And as you look to the next week ahead of practice, Coach is obviously going to be drilling you guys pretty hard, but one of the storylines was your penalty kill from this weekend. How important is it to know that you can depend on your shorthanded unit to really go out there and shut down the other team's top attack?
Oh, I mean, that's a very important part of it, as well as the power play. I mean, those are key roles in the game, and if we can do that, then we can win any game.
All right, gentlemen. Well, congrats on the weekend sweep, and best of luck next weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Rob, how do you think the guys performed, not only tonight, but on the weekend as a whole?
It's a great start. I'm really happy with how the team performed. Everyone really came together, and as you can see from the scores, we're ready for this season.
And looking ahead to the week of practice, you know Coach Oliwa is going to be drilling you guys pretty hard in preparation for next weekend. You have 3 games next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and an early game on Sunday. What do you think the main areas the team needs to just try and focus on, tweak some things heading into the next matchup?
We need to cut down the turnovers, definitely. You know, that's everything we can work on in practice this week. We're going to get going with the defensemen. We're sending pucks through the middle too much, and they're just little tiny details, but we're going to work to correct them all in perfection.
And some guys tonight got their 2nd and some even 3rd goals of the season, but a lot of guys also tonight got their 1st goals of the season. How good is it to see, granted it's only 2 games into the season, but you're seeing production from a lot of your players?
It's fantastic. We love to see that. The coaching staff, Coach Oliwa, has really prepared the entire team, not just the top lines. And it's just really exciting to see the depth that we have and the production coming from everyone.
And one of the bigger storylines coming out of this weekend, your penalty kill. You guys didn't give up a power play goal the entire weekend. Granted, it was, you know, it's always a tough time when you take as many penalties. You know, probably you want to cut down on those. But in terms of not giving up a power play goal, not only that, but you guys really controlled things when you were a man short. Was that just great to see, because you also played a lot of minutes tonight on the penalty kill?
It's great. You know, it's always a good sign when you can kill off penalties and stay strong even when you're down a man. And I think it's a good sign for the rest of the season, and we're just going to keep building off it and keep giving teams trouble in the power play.
And how big of a statement is it? It's your first weekend in the USPHL, and you guys complete a sweep.
It's huge. I think we really sent a message to the rest of the league, and coming into next weekend undefeated. Other teams are going to be gunning for us, and they're going to want to try to put us in a losing column.
All right. Once again, Robert, congrats on the weekend sweep, and best of luck moving forward on to next weekend.
Thank you.